All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Happy New Year. I know we're a few days past the new year, but still, we're still pretty close into the new year. All right, everyone. So if you guys do not know me, hello. Hi, my name is Brittany Maxwell. I have been with Team Sky for almost 2 years now. This coming May will be my 2-year mark. I absolutely love the travel business. Right, guys, I love doing research. It's really fun. I'm a huge history buff also. So anytime I do research on a trip, it's always that history lesson for me. And if you guys do not know, I'm also a homeschool mom. I homeschool 2 boys. Oh, no. Yeah, listen, one of my boys just graduated. So I homeschool one boy now. Oh, wow. Okay. That's still a lot to take in. You know, he just graduated December, I think it was 14th. It might have been the 16th, but it was just a couple of weeks ago. He was in a home-based program. It was called Penn Foster. It was a 3-year program. He did absolutely fabulous. Now I'm trying to, just put a grasp on that he's actually graduated. Anyway, guys, so going into the new year is always good to set goals. And the main thing, guys, when you set goals is having that action behind it. So today we're just going to go over some goal settings and how you can achieve your goals one step at a time. All right, we will have questions, so feel free if you guys have questions to definitely put them out in the chat. All right, let's get started, everyone. So, what is a goal? Let's find out. An introduction, right? According to Wikipedia, everyone, is a goal is a desired result or a possible outcome that a person envisions, plans, and commits to achieve. All right, a goal, it allows us to have that vision. All right, the $1,000,000 question, y'all. Why set goals? All right, you set goals to motivate yourself, y'all. All right, it is important that the goals we set motivate us. This means making sure they are very important, right? And that there is value in achieving them. If you have little interest in the outcome, or if your goals are irrelevant, then the chances of you putting those out and putting the work into them are going to be slim, right? Motivation, y'all, is key to achieving your goals. All right, goal types. Having goals is important. Set goals that relate to the high priorities in your life. Without this type of focus, you can end up with far too many goals, leaving you too little time to devote to each one. I know we've all done this, all right? Goal achievement requires commitment. So, to maximize the likelihood of success, you need to feel a sense of urgency and have that I must do this attitude, right? When you don't have the I must do this attitude, you risk putting off what you need to do to make that goal a reality. Then, in turn, this leaves you feeling disappointed and frustrated with yourself, all right? Both of which are demotivating, all right? And we can end up in a very destructive, I can't do anything or be successful at anything frame of mind, all right, guys? I'm pretty sure we've all been there. I know I personally have. So it's really good to set these goals and have them written out. All right. I'm a big writer, guys. I like physically writing, pen, paper. All right. Not everybody likes that. A lot of people like to type, right? So, whatever your preferred method of writing down your goals are, definitely do that. All right. And remember this, everyone, do not set unrealistic goals. All right. Make sure your goals are motivating. Write down why your goals are valuable and why they are important to you. And ask yourself, if you were to share your goals with others, what would you say to them to convince them that it is worthwhile? So you can use this as a motivating statement to help you if you start to doubt yourself or even lose confidence in that ability to make your goal actually happen. All right, I'm going to open up the chat. I love pen and paper too. All right. All right, guys, I will check the chat periodically just to make sure I don't miss anybody's questions or anything. So if there is a pause or anything like that, that's kind of what I'm doing. All right, everyone. All right, so I love SMART goals, and I found this little clip that I wanted to throw in. I'm not quite certain if it's going to play. I hope it does. Oh, let's go back. There we go. All right. It's only, I think, a 2-minute video, guys. So, oh, 3:58. All right. It's cool. We'll just watch it. All right, everyone. And this just kind of explains what our SMART goals are, and we're going to be going over those also, right?
Regardless if it is professional or personal, we all struggle sometimes to achieve our goals. Many times our struggle is not because of a lack of effort, but rather how our goals have been structured. Anytime you set a goal or if you find yourself struggling while working towards a goal, keep in mind the word SMART. SMART is an acronym that can be used to help evaluate and add structure to your goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and time-bound. SMART begins with asking yourself the degree to which a goal is specific. This is arguably the most important part of establishing or evaluating a goal. The less specific a goal, the more difficult it is to determine how long the goal should take to complete or how to measure success. Consider the difference between a goal to get healthy versus the goal to lose weight versus the goal to lose 10 pounds. The goal to get healthy is much less specific than a goal to lose 10 pounds. The next question to ask, how is the goal measured? What determines success? Some goals may be best measured by a simple yes or no, such as the goal of climbing to the top of a mountain, while other goals are better measured by using metrics such as the goal to lose 10 pounds. The key to measurement is making sure that in whatever way the goal is measured, it accurately reflects success. For instance, if you do not have access to a scale, then measuring weight loss will be difficult and less accurate. An alternative measure may be to track how many inches you have lost around the waist. But to what extent does this accurately reflect the goal? Without access to a reliable way of measuring weight, we may want to consider buying a scale or restructuring our goal. Actionable is not asking yes or no, but how will the goal be achieved? What is our action plan? Do we have the resources and capabilities required to achieve success? If not, what are we lacking? Well-designed goals provide clarity of action. If the actions required to achieve a goal are unclear or there are a large number of actions that need to be taken, we should consider breaking down the main goal into manageable, actionable sub-goals. In isolation, any single goal is relevant, but in life we most often are in the process of pursuing multiple goals. A common issue we face is having too many goals at the same time or pursuing the wrong goals. With this in mind, we need a mechanism to help us monitor our goals to make sure we are pursuing our most relevant goals at any given moment in time. One technique is to place goals in a matrix that looks at effort required versus perceived value of achieving the goal. Not always, but most of the time we will want to focus our energy on low-effort, high-value goals. Another technique is to use the Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule. Ask, which are the 20% of goals that will provide me with 80% of my return? The last thing we want to make sure is that goals are time-bound. By including a specific date by which a goal should be accomplished, it helps provide incentive and allows us to monitor progress. Consider the difference between the goal to lose 10 pounds and the goal to lose 10 pounds in 10 weeks. Simply by including an element of time, we can now calculate how much we should be losing each week, and if after 5 weeks we have only lost 1 pound, we can revisit our action plan. Be wary of any goal that is open-ended, such as the common goal to learn a foreign language. Last, it is important to reinforce that goal setting is not an event. It is an ongoing process of action, evaluation, and revision. It is not about lowering goals or standards to ensure success. It is about recognizing goals are dynamic because life is dynamic. We do not live in a static world. Life happens. A goal that is relevant today may be irrelevant tomorrow. When using SMART, stay flexible and motivated by setting aside time to reevaluate your goals on a regular basis.
Hey, y'all, when he says life happens, that really sticks with me because I let everyone in my team and everybody that I work with know that life happens. We cannot help what happens in our day-to-day life. Like, accidents happen, emergencies happen, life happens. So going back to our goals, all right, SMART goals. All right, I have put together a few things that I believe is really beneficial, not just for you guys, but is what has really helped me over the last almost 2 years of working with Evolution Guys, because we do work from home, right? We get a lot of our motivation from ourselves. So having these goals written down, in my opinion, sets them in stone, all right? If you have something, right, that you want to bring to life, right? Being able to see it really puts that into perspective, okay? Um, I do have a link to a SMART goal sheet for you guys that I will put into the chat box also. Um, Let me go ahead and do that. I don't know what, it's not letting me paste it. That's okay. What I'll do, guys, um, you can send me your emails and I can forward those to you, 'cause it's not letting me copy and paste into the chat. Okay, so SMART goals, everyone. Set SMART goals. You've probably heard of SMART goals already, obviously. I'm pretty sure we all have. But do you always apply this rule? The simple fact is that for goals to be powerful, they should be designed to be SMART. There are many variations of what SMART goals stand for, but in the essence, goals should be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. All right, guys, set specific goals. You must be clear and well defined on your goals. Vague and generalized goals are unhelpful because they do not provide you with sufficient direction. Remember, you need goals to show you the way. Make it as easy as you can to get to where you want to be by defining your goals precisely, right? And where you want to end up, right? Measurable goals includes precise amounts, dates, and so on in your goals so you can measure your degree of success. If your goal is simply defined as to reduce expenses, how will you know when you have been successful? Right. In 1 month's time, if you have a 1% reduction, or in a 2 years' time, you have a 10% reduction. Without a way to measure your success, you miss out on the celebration that comes with knowing you have actually achieved something. All right, guys. So one of my goals for this coming year is, in my opinion, really attainable. All right. It is $5,000 of monthly travel sales. Right. I am not expecting, $50,000 worth of travel sales in a month. I would love that. Absolutely. 100%. But my goal, an attainable goal, is $5,000 worth of travel sales every month. Right. That is attainable. We could totally do that. All right. If I sell more than that, absolutely, I'm going to give myself a huge pat on the back. All right. But that is my goal. One of my goals, $5,000. All right. You guys might think of that as little, that's okay. But everybody has their own goals. All right. Attainable goals. Make sure that it's possible to achieve the goals that you set. If you set a goal that you have no hope of achieving, you will only demoralize yourself and erode your self-confidence. All right. Resist the urge to set goals that are too easy. Right. Accomplishing a goal that you didn't really have to work hard for can be an anticlimactic at its best, and can also make you fear setting future goals that carry a risk of non-achievement. Right. By setting realistic goals, but yet challenging goals, we hit that balance that we need. There are types of goals that require you to raise the bar, so to say, and they bring about that greatest personal satisfaction. All right, relevant. Your goals should be relevant to the direction that you want your life and your career to take. By keeping goals aligned with this, you'll develop the focus you need to get ahead and do what you want. Set widely scattered and inconsistent goals, and you'll fritter your time and your life away. All right, we always want to stay on track, guys. All right, time bound. Your goals must have a deadline. Again, y'all, this means that you know when you can celebrate that success. When you are working on a deadline and your sense of urgency increases, and achievement will come that much quicker. All right, set goals in writing. All right, I've just said, guys, I am huge pen to paper. Right, part of this is writing your goals out. All right, let me see. I got some questions in the chat. All right, great, guys. Thank you. Thank you for putting in your emails. Wonderful. Yay. I will definitely save these. Thank you, guys. All right, post your goals in visible places. All right, I made my vision board just a few days ago and I put it on Facebook. I put it on Instagram, guys. I made it as my backdrop for my phone and also the backdrop for my laptop. All right, so that I see it every time I open my phone. I see it every time I open my computer, right? Put them on your walls, your desktop, computer monitor, bathroom mirror, refrigerator, anywhere that is a constant reminder of your goals, right? The physical act of writing down a goal makes it real and tangible. You have no excuse for forgetting about it. As you write, use the word will instead of would, like to, or might. For example, I will reduce my operating expense by 10% this year, not I would like to reduce my operating expense. The first goal statement has power and you can see yourself reducing the expenses, right? The second lacks passion and it gives you that excuse if you do get sidetracked, right? Frame your statement, frame your goal statement positively. If you want to improve your retention, say, I will hold on to all existing employees for the next quarter, rather than I will reduce employee turnover. The first one is motivating. The second one still has a get out, it gives you that excuse, allowing you to succeed even if some employees leave, all right? Tip 2, if you use a to-do list, all right, make yourself a to-do list template that has your goals at the top of it. And your goals, you guys, should be at the top of it, all right? Right, and making an action plan, right? It's wonderful to have goals. It is lovely, guys. We all want goals, all right? But having this action plan to make it work, right? This is often missed in the process of goal setting. We get so focused on the outcome that we forget to plan all of the steps that are needed, right? By writing out the individual goals and steps that we need to cross and complete, you will realize that you are making progress towards your ultimate goal, right? This is especially important, guys, when we are setting those long-term goals, all right? And stick with it. Goal setting is an ongoing activity, not just a means to an end. Build reminders to keep yourself on track. Set weekly reminders in your phone, on your calendar. Make regular time slots available so that you can review your goals, all right? Set a specific time available once a week that you can sit down and go through your goals, all right? Your end destination may remain quite similar over the long term, but the actual action plan you set for yourself along the way can change significantly, and that is 100% fine, right? Make sure the relevance, value, and necessity of your goals remain high. All right, now guys, this is one of my favorite ways of getting our goals out and on paper. This is our vision boards, all right, guys? So once we get to the end, everyone, we will take a few minutes to talk about, your guys' goals and everything. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk about vision boards, because once this presentation, once our session is over the next few days, I want to see your guys' vision boards posted in Team Sky. So I know we're all in Team Sky. I don't even know why I asked you that at the beginning of this webinar. I forget sometimes. All right, so we're all in Team Sky. So I should be seeing those ding, ding, dings from Messenger letting me know that you guys are posting your vision boards. All right, so put simply, a vision board is a visual representation of your goals, right? These vision boards give you a clear direction of where you want to go in several areas of your life. The vision boards allow you to visualize what goals you would like to achieve. When you create a physical vision board, you can even touch what represents your vision. Vision boards are a constant reminder of what your priorities are. Like I said before, all right, everyone has something that they want to bring to life, right? If we don't have a vision, or if we don't, if we're struggling with what to pinpoint, all right, or where we want to go, this is a clear vision, all right? Sometimes it is hard to direct our efforts. in certain ways that we can achieve our goals. And it's sometimes also hard to, get the support and resources that we need. So that's really where vision boards come in. All right. And I'm pretty sure you probably have all heard about people, people talking about vision boards, and even about, manifestation, the idea that you can attract your dream into your life by thinking about it. All right. In reality, guys, our dreams don't manifest on their own. All right. Achieving our goals and realizing our own potential takes a lot of work. All right. But at the same time, it helps having that detailed vision and belief in our own ability, all right, that we can convert into a visualized action, all right, and form action into reality. So for me, vision boards are really just an amazing tool, all right, that really help me focus on my vision so that I can really kickstart my goals and into that manifestation process, even though, guys, manifestation is really just us working our butts off to get what we want. All right. So vision boards are really just a collection of images or even objects, all right, that are arranged in a certain way, to help you manifest your goal and even your vision. All right. This board can be physical, like you can actually touch your vision board. You can cut images out of magazines, you can print things off the internet, or you can do a digital version, which I chose to do. All right. So, and also vision boards are extremely versatile, right? You can use them for your personal goals. You can create a visual representation of, or even just, a statement. All right. It's really a perfect way for us to get our envision out. All right. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to show you my vision board. Okay. So at the beginning of the year, I created a vision board. It was very nonchalant. All right. I love it. It's very cute, very cute. All right. But it really didn't have out what I wanted for the coming year. All right. You guys can see, I'm not asking for a lot, but this is my vision board. This is what I want. I want to do family travel. All right. I want to do couples travel. I want my small business sales to expand, right? And also, one of my goals this coming year, guys, is to be a platinum consultant. All right. Everybody's goals are completely different. All right. And we're going to use vision boards all differently. All right. So, as Miss Emily says all the time, guys, the sky is the limit. All right. When it comes to what to include on a vision board. Right. To start, just add images that inspire you and make you feel a certain way. Right. Think about the last time that you looked at a photo, or just an image. Okay. And how that image made you feel. Right. Is that something that aligns with your values and how you would like to proceed? All right. Vision boards can also contain quotes. Okay. So it's pretty much kind of whatever you want your vision board to look like. But at the end of the day, guys, your vision board should be you, and it should be what you want in your life. All right. And nothing is really off limits. So just do whatever you guys want to do. All right. All right. We already know that achieving our goals is really a big deal. Okay. So for me, having this vision board and seeing what direction that I want to take, right? This is really that physical board for me. I mean, it's not physical, but it kind of is. Right. Managing your goals, guys, gives you return in all areas of your personal life. All right. So let me see. I stopped the screen share for just a second, guys. I'm going to see if I can copy and paste these links so that you guys can have this goal sheet and also this vision board. Okay. All right. Let me do it this time. All right. In the chat, guys, I just put in. So with Canva, everybody, I do not care if you utilize this link. But once you get the link, definitely make a copy. All right. Because if you start putting your goals on the sheet and you don't make a copy, right? If someone else comes along and they're utilizing the same link, um, it will mess up what you're working on. So just create a copy of it. All right. And let me get this other one. So what I'm putting in the chat, everyone, is a goals sheet and also a vision board. Okay. So these are all on Canva. You're able to just make a copy of the design and utilize them. So I don't have to send these to you guys through email unless you want the SMART goals that we had on the previous slide. All right. All right. Definitely feel free to utilize those links that I put out into the chat. Right. So managing your goals gives return in all areas of your life. Right, guys. So goal setting and achieving your goals the smart way. So that is actually the end of our session, but this is not the end of our webinar. All right, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the mic and I would like to hear your guys' goals. All right, please be courteous of anyone else talking. If you hear someone talking, just give them their second to speak. If you guys do not feel comfortable coming on the mic, definitely feel free to put your goals out in. But what I want to see, guys, over the next few days is you all putting your vision boards out into Team Sky for all of us to see. Don't be scared. Nobody's going to bite you. Nobody's going to hurt you. All right. But you showing off your goals and your vision board is going to open it up for others to feel comfortable sharing their goals and their visions. All right, everybody, don't hop on the mic at once. Do you want me to stop the recording so nobody hears your guys' goals? I'll do that.
I'll go. Brittany, I'll go.
Oh,
This is
thank
Rebecca.
you, Miss Rebecca.
I think for me, my first goal is to hit gold. I'm silver, and so I've been working towards that. But I do a lot of travel booking, so team building has kind of come second to me. So I'm going to work on that. My other one is to be a better leader for my agents under me. I want to be someone that really encourages them and inspires them and helps them, you know, with training recommendations and doing more than I do right now. It doesn't come first nature to me. So that's something I want to improve on. I want to improve on my advertising. I'm not so great at mock bookings, and I have some agents that kill it at that. And so I want to get better at that and kind of focus on that in my goals. And then I want to increase my monthly sales. I have months where I may hit 80,000. I have months where I may hit 10,000. I just want to kind of make that a little more consistent and try to kind of not sink or swim all the time. So that's kind of my goal there. Let's see. And I want to get better at doing more monthly training certification because I kind of started out really strong and did a whole lot, and then I really haven't done much since then. So I want to keep working and building my knowledge with my training certification. So those would be my goals.
Those are great goals, Miss Rebecca. And I am completely blown away. $80,000 in 1 month? Like just 1 month? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I've had some great cruise bookings.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, that is amazing. I really hope to be there one day, but I already knew not to set my goal that high because I was not trying to, you know, set goals so far. I love booking travel, guys, but I am kind of flip of what Miss Rebecca is. I am really good with my team and I need to get better with travel, which I book travel, guys, but you know, everybody has what they bring to the table. You know what I mean? Oh, we have a congratulations, Miss Rebecca.
I'll go next.
Yes, ma'am. Go right ahead. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Um, I just started back in December, and I've been kind of working my butt off, just doing as much training as I can. I do have a full-time job. Um, without sounding like Debbie Downer here, my boyfriend and I have had some situations. He's been out of work um, due to a medical condition, and this has been kind of hard. And I've been forced to go get a second job, and now I want to have a goal to get rid of that second job and focus fully on this, because this is my dream. This has been my dream since I was a teenager, having my own business. And I I need confidence. That's a goal of mine, to find that confidence. Um, I got my first verbal booking today. They're going to be at least they say they're going to be booking with me next week. So fingers crossed. But I just, I'm nervous. I'm scared, but I really, really want this. This is all I've wanted, ever since I was a teenager, planning my family's vacations. And I'm sorry if it sounds corny, but I want to be successful in this. This is all I've ever wanted.
That is extremely emotional, and it does not sound corny, none at all. Life kind of pushes us around, just keep getting back up, and making one little step after the next. All right. And this is, my recommendation for everyone, for, all agents, new, veteran, it doesn't matter, as long as you keep trying, you keep advertising, right? If you are advertising and you're out there and you're telling people, right, even if it's just word of mouth, I'm not saying just use social media, guys. I'm saying any advertising that you can do for your business, that's where it's at, all right? It does not matter if it's social media, all right? Just keep moving forward, all right? Don't allow life to break you. And no matter what, guys, don't give up. All right. If I would not have started doing this, if I would have not have come on board, right, whenever I started almost 2 years ago, I would not be where I'm at today. I really would not. All right. And I look at this from not where I'm going to be tomorrow or a week from now. I mean, I know we all need money today. I get that. All right. I know, trust me, everybody has to have, we have bills, we have kids, we have food, we have stuff that we have to get. Look at where you're going to be, not just with your business, but with Evolution itself and Archer in 6 months from now, a year from now. All right. 6 months from now, Miss Tracy, you going to sit back and you're going to look at your goals and be like, you know what? I've marked those goals off. I've marked this goal off. Let's get to the next, because you know what? I got back up. I made that next step and I'm going to keep going. Sometimes life is unfair, but having that willingness to keep facing those challenges, I wish you the best of luck, and I wish you so much success, because everybody in this meeting right now deserves so much success, right? We all work hard and everybody deserves it. And don't be afraid of failing, guys. Look, all right, we're going to make mistakes, okay? Everybody makes mistakes, right? But take it from a different perspective. Don't look at it as failing, all right? Because look at it as, all right, okay, that didn't work out as planned, but it doesn't matter, because there's always another solution. There's always another way around it, all right? If that didn't work, okay, go back, reanalyze the situation, and go forward with another plan. Right? There's never, oh, I'm going to give up right now. Absolutely not. You take that step back, you analyze your situation, you think about what worked and what didn't work, and keep going forward. Yep. Crystal says you got to keep going. Absolutely. 100%. All right. And guys, we are Team Sky. We are not alone. We are all in this together. There's no I in team. All right. It's all of us together.
Hi, this is Crystal. I have so much to
100%.
say in the chat. um, yes, I just wanted to just piggyback off of what you said. You know, well, I signed up actually December 26th. I come from a beauty background. I've been doing beauty for about 12 years. And to be completely honest, I got a little burnt out. I did a lot of trainings. I did a lot of traveling and booking my own hotels, booking my own meeting spaces. I did a lot of trainings and things of that sort. And I kind of was preparing myself a little bit for this journey that I'm going on now, because this is something that I've done myself for so long. And I said, you know what, why not put myself in a position to where, okay, now I can maximize off of the work that I'm doing without really doing so much work, so to speak. I'm trying to work smarter, not harder. And it's, you know, this is definitely a new, you know, a change for me, but change is always good. And I feel like that's the best way for us to get out of our comfort zone. And that's the only way for us to, I just heard Miss Tracy talking about, you know, her being scared. And I have this saying that, I mean, if you're not scared, it's not worth it. You know, I really feel like, you know, if you have a little fear, that means it's like, okay, I really want it. So you're going to do whatever you can, you know, possibly, you know, in the right way, of course. You're just going to do everything you can to put yourself in that position that you want to be in, you know, and it just takes baby steps. And I'm like super excited to get started in the travel industry, you know, coming from a total different industry. I still want to help and service people, but not, you know, not in a vain kind of way, if that, you know, if you guys get my drift. So I'm super excited. I love what everyone has said. And I look forward to working with you all and, you know, keeping in contact with everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys sharing your stories. I really do. You know, our goals might be different, but at the end of the day, you know, we really do all have the same goals. We want to be successful. You know, we want to be able to work on our own time. And that was the main thing for me too, guys, is I'm a homeschool mom, all right? There's not a lot of things that I can do, you know, unless I go work at night. And honestly, I'm just going to be straight up honest. I'm blind as a bat. Like I cannot see straight up, cannot. So I have a night, like I can't do it. So this was perfect for me. Well, I did a lot of travel with my grandparents growing up. They're a huge part of my childhood. Um, Having those goals, and it doesn't matter, you know, where we are today, okay? Where we see ourselves, it's going to happen, right? It's going to happen. When I started this, guys, I did not know where I was going to be with evolution and Archer. Honestly, when I come into this, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I treated this like a hobby when I first started this. Right. But when I really started to dig into Archer and dig into evolution, I really begun to realize, no, like this is a life, all right? This is a lifestyle. This is a career change. And when I really started treating this like a career, guys, and you've probably heard David McCovey say this, right? If you treat this like a career and not a hobby, you're going to get career results. And he is 100% right, guys? Because when I treated this like a hobby, that's what I got out of this was hobby goals, right? Now that this is my career and this goes beyond even just a career, honestly, guys, this is my life, all right? And it's changed my life 100%. I wake up, I do this. Sometimes my family's like, are you going to put this away? And yeah, sometimes, guys, we have to put this away sometimes and spend time with our family and things, but this is my career. This is not just a hobby, all right? Definitely treat this like a career and not a hobby. All right.
Hey, Brittany.
Yeah, Miss Rebecca. Yeah. Hi.
No, this is Mary.
Hi, Mary. I didn't know you was in here. Hi, how are you?
Yes, I'm good. So I have my video off, but yes, so I can vouch for that. I literally I work a full-time job. Well, I say full-time job. Besides this, I'm actually a surgical technologist in the operating room in the labor and delivery unit at my hospital. And so I work 12-hour shifts there. And I'm a single mom. So it is like been one back-breaking work a lot because I've been doing that for 13 years. Um, and I have a daughter that has some special needs stuff going on that we're not real sure exactly still what all is going on. So she takes a lot of my time. And I lost my mom last year and did not get my hours back that I needed to actually be working to live off of at the hospital. And needed other things to just take my mind away from life in general for a little while. So that's why I actually signed up and enrolled with this company back in May. Really just, I love to travel. I didn't get to, as I was growing up, because I was raised and adopted by my grandparents who had a limited fixed income already. So we didn't travel. I have spent a lot of money through my life taking my kids to travel because I just said, I'm traveling with my children. So I didn't, I joined this basically just as a hobby, just to have something to divert my mind through the time of grief, through dealing with not working, but I needed something to generate a little bit of income, at least to supplement at home. And
Mhm.
I never actually intended to even team build at all, to take part in the mentorship program at all. However, I was booking little trips here and there, and it was not getting the supplemental income that I necessarily was needing to live off of. So I started team building and actually treating it like a career rather than a hobby, like Brittany said. And now within 6 months, I was gold. So this definitely, just being a single mom who's trying to supplement my income and be available to be with my children as much as I can, as well as still have a career, has just been life-changing for me already. My son is a junior in high school. He will be graduating in May of 2024. Our goal has been to move to Florida, or not necessarily Florida, somewhere coastal, close to the beaches. And so that's really my goal for this now, is to just make this a career for this next, forever at this point, but definitely this next year, to build it to where this is what I am doing full time from home, so that when he graduates high school, we can just pick up and go wherever we choose to go and not be tied down to anywhere. But yet I will still have a career, an income from a decent career, and not just trying to find something. But so that's really, and I'm like you, Brittany, I wake up and I'm doing this. Kids are at school and I'm doing this. They come home from school and I'm doing this. Today, my daughter was like, how many more messages, Mom? But it's been so worth it. So if you put in the time, you put in the effort, you're definitely going to get out of it what you put into it.
Yes, ma'am. That is 100% correct. I'm very sorry to hear about your mother passing. That is always extremely hard. My spouse lost his dad about 2 weeks before Christmas. This just not too long ago. It's very traumatic to deal with the death of a loved one, but when it's your mother or father, that's indescribable. But congratulations on gold, and I hope that you can move to the coast. I would recommend Florida. I love Florida. It's one of my top places. I absolutely love it, and one day I will move there. All right. Does anybody else would like to share their goals? I also, guys, I'm gonna be looking for those vision boards in Team Sky. If you guys, I don't want to keep anybody on. Let me stop the recording because I did forget we were recording. Oopsies. It's okay. Here we go.